Alright guys, it's Joe here, and today I got a nice little match of domination on radiation, and that sort of goes together, doesn't it? Not very well, but it does go. Radiation, domination, sound the same. So as you can see, I'm using the M14 with, no it's not, it's the M16. The damn numbers keep getting me. The M16 with ACOG. I'm using flat jacket, sleight of hand, and I'm using Marathon Pro as well. I'm really digging Marathon Pro at the moment. Like, I used to never use it. I used to think it was a waste of a perk, but my god, is it fun. It means you can just rush like a demon. You can get places faster. So I definitely recommend using Marathon. Getting the Pro is basically a pain in the arse, but once you get it, it's pretty sick. So definitely go for it. I didn't post anything on Sunday, which I apologise for. I don't know when this will be uploaded, because I'm doing it Monday morning. Well, it's afternoon now, but I haven't got out of bed, so it's morning to me. But I don't know when this will be uploaded, probably later tonight. But I'm going to try and get a video out tomorrow of a live con me and my friend Jack did. Basically, you can hear him as well, and it's on this map as well, but I'm using the M14, and it wasn't too bad. And I'm going to try and do more of them. Hopefully I'll get better. Like this first one might not be the best ever. Not gameplay wise, like the gameplay is alright. But in terms of conversation and stuff, like we haven't got used to constantly talking. So we're going to get used to it, get better at it, and hopefully do some more, because they're pretty fun to do, pretty easy to do, and you can have a laugh doing it. Another thing we're actually going to do is GTA stuff. We've both got GTA 4, and like it's an old game, but it's super fun. So we're going to try and do some live stuff about making like a highlight reel. So look forward to that as well. But yeah, I'm going to talk about the gameplay a bit, and I've also got a subject I'm going to talk about. I never seem to talk about the gameplay that much anymore, so I'm going to start doing that, because it's always helpful giving tips and advice, because that's how I got better, like listening to people and watching people's gameplay. So I'm gonna do that. But first of all, a thing I seem to start to notice in YouTube is like it seems to be like social, like school, so like the school sort of social class and social setup. And what I mean by that is like there just seems to be cliques in like YouTube, and especially in the car community. And if you don't know what I mean, sort of like look at like the PKA a lot. Like there's Woody's Gamer Tag and Wings, FPS Carl. Like they all seem to be in a clique together, and I think Redneck seems to be being part of that clique now. And I hope you guys know what I mean, because like there just seems to be cliques forming. Like Steve Schwinn and Snipernator, like them lot have their own little clique. Like Hutchinson and Anna seem to be in their own little clique as well. And there's like people who are always in that clique. And I don't know, it just seems weird that there've been friendship groups that have just formed in YouTube. And I think that's epic with the fact that there's, you know, groups that have formed and they're all friends and stuff. But it just seems weird that like it just seems like you have to be part of some sort of clique, you have to form a clique. And in terms of me, I don't think I have a clique. Like my clique is my friends I play with on God. That is my clique. And that's cool, that's fine by me. Like I think in YouTube it is important to be friends with other YouTubers, because you don't want to be alone on it, and it's always good to sort of get their advice and stuff like that. And I'm quite lucky, because one of the people I play COD with does do YouTube, and a person I used to play COD with, but he doesn't play anymore because he plays on PC, he does YouTube as well. So it's nice to have, like, you know, two people who do it, and that they're essentially the clique I'm part of. And I think it's cool, but it's weird at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like, it's cool to have, you know, friends who do YouTube, and friends who don't, obviously. And I think, you know, it is important to be part of that clique. Like people like, so you take let's take Ukrainian Limbs. You might not know who he is, but he trolls like a beast, and he has some very valid points when he makes them, and fair enough to him. He has a like him, and obviously Jesus. Like obviously Jesus will back him up regardless of anything. And I like obviously Jesus. He makes some very, like, I really enjoy his commentaries about philosophy and shit like that. And I don't know, it just seems they will fight for each other, and like there's always like teams who will defend each other, and it's really strange how this like these social cliques have formed, and I think it's interesting and it's pretty cool. So that's essentially all I have to really say on that matter, because that's all I can really say on that matter. It's like that you think it's weird that there's these social cliques, and I want you guys to comment in the comment section, of course. What clique would you want to be part of? Would you want to be part of like the PKA clique, you know, Hutch and Sinan as that sort of clique, or Steve Shrink's clique? Like, you know, what sort of clique would you want to be part of, if you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I've got to talk about the game. The sort of whole clique thing I seem to have noticed. But yeah, I'm going to talk about the gameplay. As you can see, I'm using the m16, as I said at the start. This gun's actually really good. It's not as good as the G11. It's got a slow rate of fire, but I think it might be a bit powerfuler, but don't quote me on that, because I don't know. But I seem to drop people faster with this gun. It is a really good gun. If I started again and did prestiges, and you know, I was a low level again, I'd probably use this gun a lot more than I used to. Mainly because the Enfield isn't that good. In terms of, you know, compared to any other assault rifle, it's like it doesn't even compare. Although I do actually like the Enfield, first because it's British, and it might have a slow rate of fire, but I do enjoy it. It used to be my favourite gun, but thinking about it now, the M16 is a much better option. If you ever do use the M16, I wouldn't recommend rushing like a demon. Like, you can go pretty hard, but you can't just run about and get tons of kills, because it's semi-automatic, so you're not going to be able to spray, essentially. So you want to play a bit slower, and I play a bit slower. Radiation as a map, I don't play it. I don't know how I play it very well. Like, I always try and avoid the B flag on domination, because everybody camps there and it's really annoying. So I try and stay clear of that, and I tend to stay on the outside or in the warehouse. And then there's also the scaffolding bit that I stayed a bit of time, like I stayed a bit around there, and that's a really good place because there's only essentially 2 places they can get you, so you can tell if someone's coming for you. So that's always good. And right here's a really good spawn trap. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about the spawn trap, but if you guys don't, that is a really good spawn trap. What you do to get that is you take B and C, and you want some people near the warehouse as well, because they can spawn there as well if they're in the A spawn. So you want the warehouse sort of like people there, and they will spawn in that back, and they will constantly spawn there, so you can just pick them off. And you normally want to stay by, I don't know what number tin building it is, but it's the tin building to get into the B spawn next to A, if that makes any sense. So that's actually a really good spawn. In terms of C spawn, they have they spawn either next to the like tower bit where you can camp, or in the warehouse, which is right next to where you start the game on any game mode on the C side. I know this might be a bit confusing, but if you can follow me, that's where people spawn as well. On demolition, like the spawn on radiation is insane. You can literally trap them and they'll just walk into bullets. So I'm not really a demolition expert, but you can do that and it works really well, like really well. So I definitely recommend that as well. I'm also using a variety of weapons here. I do pick up a sniper rifle in a bit. There's a host migration as well, which I cut out. So yeah, bad times for host migrations. Host migrations always worry me, because I always think I'm going to lose the game I just got. But yeah, so yeah, I've got a sniper rifle, and I believe this is Juliak's sniper rifle, if I remember correctly. So if you're watching, Juliak, I've got your sniper rifle. So yeah, I like sniping. It's cool. It's mint. On this map, I don't think I have a sniper match on this map. I think I might go get one, or try and get one, because I don't know. I tend not to snipe on this map, I don't think. There's always certain maps that I'd snipe on, and this isn't one of them. I don't see it as a viable option. Like, it doesn't seem that big, but it is big, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't see it's viable. I'd rather use an assault rifle, and I don't seem to use assault rifles that much anymore. Like, I just can't bring myself to using AUGs and stuff like that, because if I get a good match of them, I want to post them, but it's sort of like, I already have some on my file share, so there's no point in actually uploading them. So yeah, this match is slowly coming to an end. It will be over right about now. No, just made me look so stupid. Fuck you, game. So yeah, my final score was 38 for 2, I believe. So hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I will see you later.